Dr. Nardi here, back with another video. Today we'll be covering how to visually represent data to better understand its characteristics. Why illustrate data? Visual representations of data are highly effective tools for examining the characteristics of both a distribution and a data set. A well-designed chart can make complex information much easier to understand. 10 ways to create a great figure. Before you start creating charts, it's important to keep some key principles in mind to ensure your visuals are effective and clear. Plan ahead. Always have a plan before you start creating your figure. Minimize junk. Keep your visuals clean and free of unnecessary clutter. Be clear. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Label everything. Ensure all parts of your chart are clearly labeled. One idea per chart. Each chart should communicate one primary idea. Stay balanced. Keep the elements in your figure balanced. Maintain scale. It's crucial to maintain the proper scale in your graph. Simplicity is key. Remember that simple is best and less is more. Limit words. Don't overload your chart with text. Let the chart speak. The visual itself should convey the main message. Creating a frequency distribution. A frequency distribution is a method used to tally and show the number of times a particular score occurs in a data set. To make the data easier to manage, scores are often grouped into ranges called class intervals. How to create class intervals? A class interval is simply a range of numbers. Here's how you can create them. And determine interval size. Choose an interval size that has a range of 2, 5, 10, or 20 data points. Set the number of intervals. Select a size that results in 10 to 20 class intervals covering the entire range of your data. Establish a starting point. Begin listing your class intervals with a multiple of that interval size. Order the intervals. The largest interval should be placed at the top of the frequency distribution. Visualizing data, histograms and polygons. Histograms. A histogram is a graph that uses columns to represent the frequency of scores within different class intervals. To create a histogram, mark the midpoints of your class intervals at equal distances along the x-axis. Draw a bar for each midpoint with the height of the bar representing the frequency for that class interval. Frequency polygons. A frequency polygon is a continuous line that represents the frequencies of scores within each class interval. A frequency polygon can be more visually dynamic than a histogram and is often used to suggest that the variable is continuous. Cumulative frequency distributions. A cumulative frequency distribution is created by adding the frequency of each class interval to the frequencies of all the intervals below it. This shows a running total of the frequencies. Other useful chart types. Beyond histograms and polygons, several other charts are useful for representing data. Column chart, used to compare different categories such as the number of participants in various water activities. Line chart, ideal for showing a trend over time, like sales figures across different quarters. Pie chart illustrates the relative proportion of one category compared to others, such as voter preferences among different parties. Summary. In summary, charts are not just informative, they can be fun to create and view. Remember to use them to enhance your message, not just to duplicate information already present in the text.